Do you sometimes feel that you're not supported by your partner or your friends or family or even your child? When you want to change diet, you want to get healthy, you feel that you constantly have to battle and get into conflicts, and you just want people to have your back, and you just want people to support this great initiative. There are reasons for that. There are golden messages in this resistance and in these conflicts. Things that are there for you to learn new things about yourself. And when you dive into this and you start listening to the messages and understand what it's here to teach you, you can release the conflicts and you can get all the support you want. So when it comes to our partners, especially male partners, they work against us when we control them, when we dominate them, when we are policing them, when we're acting like priests or moms, and we tell them what to do, what to wear, what not to wear, what we eat, and they feel dominated. They feel disrespected because that to them feels like there are two men in the household. The feminine has gone and it's two males battling over authority. So men who are in a healthy state of the masculine, women who are in a healthy state of the feminine, are in a perfect balance between yin and yang. When we become men, when we become the ones that go out and hunt and find solutions, and we become the ones that decide and dominate, men will always tend to fight us. Men who are balanced and in a balanced relationship, their purpose is to make you happy. They love to see you happy. They love to see you thrive. They love to protect you. Their passion and happiness depends on you being happy, because that gives them a feeling of having a purpose and being admired, being the king, being needed in the tribe. If the masculine does not feel that, he feels that he has no purpose in the family, and he will be tempted to find someone who can admire him, someone who respects him, someone who will look at him as the king that he deserves to be treated like. There's nothing wrong with you, there's nothing wrong with him, but if you want his cooperation, you need to work on your own happiness. You need to soften up and slow down. You need to be less independent, less masculine. You need to admire him. You need to find what it was that made you admire him in the first place and make him feel needed, make him feel like the king and the protector of the tribe. Because without it, from a tribal perspective, he will have no purpose, and he will have to find somewhere to beat you, because you're two men in this relationship, and he will have to find somewhere to beat you, and he will go for your weak spot, which will then be the diet and the healthy lifestyle. Exactly the things that you want his support for. So your job is to make yourself happy, because if you're happy, he's happy. If you're bitter, bitchy, complaining, always wanting to change him and criticize him, he will never be happy. And you have to ask yourself, if this is the situation you're in, how's your sex life? And you can determine the balance between yin and yang from the libido and the drive. That's kidney energy, that's life force, that's chi, and you both need it. So that's number one. Soften up. Tune into the feminine, surrender, be less independent, and admire him more. If you're battling with your child expresses what you suppress. So your child expresses your resistance towards the healthy diet. If you're hesitant to set boundaries, if you're not parenting yourself well, if you're not kind to yourself, if you're not nourishing yourself, if you're not taking care of your sleep and your health and your soul and your inner child and your heart and your well-being, your child will protest with bad behavior, and it will express this frustration that you are not expressing, you're trying to suppress, but everyone feels it. The way that your inner child is neglected will be expressed through your physical child. So you can always look at your child and check in with how is my inner child actually doing. And the inner child is always represented in your physical body. So if your physical body is a mess, so is your inner child, because the inner child needs care, love, and understanding and nourishment and compassion and rest and movement outside in nature. Your friends and family and everyone else around you, when they resist you, they do so because you do not feel aligned. So if you have strong roots, if you believe in this lifestyle, if you're preaching and living this lifestyle, if you feel that you deserve it, if your body language and what you say aligns with your values and what's going on the inside, you will not have resistance from friends and family. If you're strong, if you're mature, if you're woke, you will not have resistance from friends and family. They resist you when you feel inauthentic, when you're one big excuse for yourself, when you do not stand by your values and you don't want to say, oh, I'm on this diet, so I don't want anybody to feel that I don't want to eat their food and I want to please everybody. Instead of saying, hey, I'm doing this experiment where I'm not eating gluten, dairy, soy, and sugar. I don't know whether it's going to work or not. I feel a bit insecure whether you're going to reject me or not, or feel that I'm rejecting you because I don't want your food. I just really, really would love your support and I feel insecure about this. Transparency is sexy, it feels safe, and it feels aligned. So when your words match your body language and what everyone feels anyway, because they read you instinctively anyway, then you will have no conflicts. So more authenticity, more self-care, and more feminine softness, and you're all good.